student athletes as well as the coaches from ETBU who are in their sports right now in the fall. And Shelby, I need you to put that headset on, and then we're going to ask you a few questions, and we get a chance to tell you what I'm going to ask you, but nothing difficult.
Okay.
All right, nothing difficult at all. Shelby, you run on the cross-country team. Now, we're not talking 100-yard sprints or 200-yard sprints. We're talking long distance. Kind of tell me, when did your passion for running start?
Well, I did not run cross-country in high school. I guess I met one of the runners my freshman year, and he was just like, you should try it, like, cross-country's really cool. You look like a runner, and I was like, whatever, I don't do long distance. And then I met Coach Prather, and that's kind of when I got inspired to run, so.
You're a sophomore from Flint, Texas. You were homeschooled.
Yes.
How difficult was it to transition from homeschool education to come to a campus where there's 1,300 students?
It was really pretty easy. Like, there was nothing really hard about it. So, and like homeschooling, it's not like I was just home all the time. I was involved in like co-ops and outside classes. So the transition really wasn't that difficult for me.
Kind of talk about some of the things that you like to do as a student on campus. I'm going to ask this question. What's your favorite place on the ETBU campus?
On the ETBU campus, I think the quad's a lot of fun. What else? Probably the quad, yeah.
Let's talk about your cross-country team. You had an excellent performance last week at the Mississippi College Invitational. What I've read, you've been setting personal records all year in your running, and then all of a sudden you get a chance to run a 6K race at Mississippi College. And kind of tell me about that run. It kind of set a record, didn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. It was a really good race. The course was really pretty, and the weather was great, so I was excited to run, a little nervous as usual, and I guess at the beginning of every race, it's kind of a mixture of dread and excitement, because you know it's going to be really painful and really hard, but then you've worked hard for it and you're ready to go. So I knew the record, and I knew that the race before I had been 11 seconds away, and so I just really wanted to do my best to break it. So.
The record we're talking about, Shelby Taylor has broken, is an ETBU record for cross country in the 6K. The new record is now 25 minutes and 39 seconds and 2/10. Now, as a runner running that type of distance, do you kind of hit peaks and valleys as you run, and when you get down in that valley, as a runner, how do you get back up?
I talk to myself, give myself little pep talks as I'm running, and I try to keep my mind distracted off of my pain. I'll think about worse pain, I'll think about some hard practice. I basically just try to distract myself and get myself not thinking about that, and I also will tell myself, like, I only have 10 minutes left or 5 minutes left, which can seem like a long time when you're in a lot of pain like that, but when you're almost there, you just gotta like keep the end goal in mind. So.
Visiting with Shelby Taylor, a member of the ETB cross country team, coached by Natalie Bach-Prather. And Shelby, I asked this question to Charles Williams, who plays on the football team. As a student athlete, how difficult it is to be an athlete, but also continue to keep the studies up in the classroom, because I know your workouts are running long distances every day, and you got to do that to keep that stamina up. How do you manage that?
I'm also an RA on campus too, so it's a lot. I'm very busy. I stay up late and I get up early, so I have to use every free minute to do homework and study. So.
One last question.
Okay.
All right. This week, the cross country has an opportunity to host a meet called the East Texas Baptist University Invitational. Kind of tell me about the excitement of the team looking at being able to run at home, and where actually is the cross country meet going to be held at?
It's going to be held at the City Arena, and we were all super pumped about a home meet. We practice there once a week, so we're very familiar with the course around there. And Landon and Coach Prather kind of mapped out like the right distances, and we're going to be up there helping set up, and we're all just really, really excited to have a home meet and have a course that we're familiar with, because that gives us an advantage.
So it's Saturday at what time?
The girls are running at 8, and then I'm not positive what time the guys are running.
All right, so if you want to watch a cross-country meet in Marshall, Texas, collegiate cross-country, be at the City Arena off of Poplar Street in Marshall at 8 a.m. to see the ETB cross-country team host. It might be the first cross-country meet they've ever met.
Yeah, we've never had a local meet before, so we're really excited.
Well, Shelby, congratulations on the record for ETB at the 6K, 25 minutes, 39 seconds, and 2/10. Thank you for being our guest today on ETB Extra.
All right.
All right.
Thank you for having me.
We'll be visiting with Shelby Taylor. She's a sophomore from Flint, Texas, a member of the ETBU cross-country team. And now we're going to have her get out of the seat and bring in our next guest, which is head coach Lindsay Mash of the ETBU Tiger volleyball team. And I know Coach Mash was here earlier